Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Rosh from the Poor Millennial Mom, and this channel is all about cash stuffing, budgeting, and debt repayment. I am a single mom on a journey to paying off $89,000 of credit card and student loan debt, so if you'd like to follow along, I would love to have you. Okay guys, so today we are stuffing my full-time paycheck, my contract job, the paycheck for the last half of January. So I bill them in 2-week increments and then I get paid. So this is for the last half of January, and then I should have another video with the first half of February. But I have, I think, $725 here. It should be more. I'm not sure what happened, but we're just going to go with it and we'll figure it out as we go. So I'll count the cash and then we'll get started. 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 7, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 725. Again, I'm actually supposed to have 800, but I suspect I spent some of that money, and I think I know where, so I'll explain it when we get to it. And yeah, I have been away for a bit because, and also, I'm actually going to apologize now if this video has a lot of stops and starts, because I have bronchitis. I got sick last week. I caught whatever was going around with my kids, and it knocked me on my butt. So, like, I couldn't talk for 2 days. Like, my voice was completely gone. I couldn't talk. I was just in bed. I stayed in bed for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. I called in sick to work, and I was like, I needed to rest. The cough wasn't getting better. Like, I was feeling better, but the cough was not getting better, and my boyfriend said that I sounded like a harbor seal. So I went to see the doctor, and they said, well, you have bronchitis. So now I'm taking some antibiotics and hoping that I start to feel better soon, because, y'all, this is not pleasant. I hate this. I hate being sick. Like, I can't even. Anyways, so let's get started with bills, as we always do. We're going to start with rent. Rent is going to get $325. It is my biggest bill every month, so it's 320 and 5. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So perfect. 540. Sometimes I will write in what I think the amounts are supposed to be when I'm calculating, just to make sure that it all balances, which is why sometimes you'll see the numbers on here already, because I have already done the math to kind of see where I am and see where I need to plan to put money going forward. I'm also... No, I think we're good for 5s. I will probably regret that, but that's fine. So, rent is done. Now we'll do groceries. Groceries is going to get 75, so 50, 70, and 5. And I did actually swap out a bunch of bills because I deposit into my bills account twice a month. Sometimes I will go through and swap out all my smaller bills so that they get deposited, which is what I did for my most recent deposit. So some of these bill amounts are a little bit, or these bills are a little bit different, but it's still the same amount. So anyways, in groceries we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95. So 195. I am filming this on the 16th, so like just about halfway through the month, and usually I like to be about halfway to the bills for that. Next is internet, and it's getting $10, and this is actually empty because my partner needed me to cover his portion of bills. He will pay me back, he always does, but his new car needed a fix, and since we only have one vehicle, he was like, can you cover my portion of the bills so I can pay this bill, and then when I get paid for my next invoice, I will give you the money that I borrowed. So he's going to do that, but so what I did was I pulled all the money out of internet and all the money out of utilities, which prior was like 100 in internet and 370 in utilities, because that way it would cover his portion, and then I had a little bit more that I topped. So that's why these are lower than they normally are. So we're going to do 75 into here, but by next week, you guys will see they will be back to where they were before, because my goal with my bills binder is to get a month ahead on all of my bills, and so basically have double the amount in all my envelopes. Okay, phone is getting 65. No, phone is 65. Phone is getting 10. So 10, we should have 100 in here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. This is actually due on the 19th, and I'm going to swap these two 10s out for a 20. We're not going to make as big a mess of this as I did last time I tried to do a bill swap. Tuition for my kids' school is going to be another 75. But let's see what we have in here first, because tuition is 300. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70. So actually, if we just put 30 into here instead, that should bring us up to 300. So we will do a 20, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93. So this I'm actually going to take out because I need to take it to the bank and transfer it to the school. I usually pay the bill through e-transfer. So I'm just going to pull that one out, and then we will start over saving for March. And then insurance. So I took some money out of insurance because I booked a massage, and this money is just going to roll over into my health. So actually I'm thinking I'm just going to remove insurance from here and just put the amount I would be putting into health, because my kid's dad finally got health insurance for them, so I don't need to cover them, I only need to cover me. And after the insurance debacle I went through, I'd rather just self-fund myself, self-insure. So that just means having enough money in savings to handle any big insurance issues, being able to pay dental bills, that kind of thing. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that, but we will see. So in here we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So 180. Because like I said, I took money out for a massage, which I need to swap some of this out. 2 5s for 10. Can I, maybe I have enough. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. Maybe I can do that. 20, 30, 40. Yes. Yeah, so sorry about all the stops and pauses in this video, guys. It's just because I keep needing to stop and cough. Okay, so that is done with bills, and we are going to set that over in my drawer here and move on to savings. I'm actually going to skip variable spending because I think I put the money for variable spending in already. I don't remember. So we'll see what we're left with at the end and go from there. Okay, so first one is Christmas. This does not want to stay down. Maybe I can, like, there. Okay, so Christmas is going to get 105. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 5. I I think Christmas will be done by the end of this month. And the reason I say that is, well, you guys will find out on my next video, but I had my child tax benefit adjusted, and they're back paying me quite significantly for November through January. And then also doubling my child tax going forward, because my kids are with me more than 60% of the time, which according to the CRA means I'm entitled to a higher amount of child tax. So I'm just going to have more money available to me, which is a relief with the cost of everything going up. But I will explain that more in that video. Anyway, so in Christmas, I'm going to take the 50 out until later, but 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 10, 15, plus 50 is 65. So 665 is in Christmas. Now, my goal for Christmas is actually $800, which means if I can finish this by the end of February, I will have completed my Christmas fund for 2023 within the first 2 months of the year, which is just spectacular. And that's partially because I had some money I rolled over from last year. But if I can, since I did the kids' birthdays already, and Christmas, and I'm going to change grad school into a sinking fund as opposed to a savings goal. I might add in some more sinking funds for other things that are kind of important, but I need to think about that a little bit more before I do it, just to kind of see where my pain points are in my budget and kind of like where I could be putting money into. As usual, we're going to skip past grad school. We're going to go into kids. I took $40 out of kids to buy them t-shirts because they had, what's it called? Orange Shirt Day at school. And so we had to buy them orange shirts. So I sent my boyfriend to Walmart to buy them orange shirts, and he was like, well, I bought them 2 each. So that was nice, but it came to $40. So we're going to put 5 in, and then we're going to start building this back up again. But 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. 190 in there. And this is used for any sort of miscellaneous kid-related expense. So, you know, t-shirts are a great example, or new shoes, or, you know, whatever kids stuff is going on. Okay, we have car. It's gonna get 5. 1,150, 225. I am also hoping with this new room in my budget that I will be able to accelerate this car fund quite significantly and really be able to save up for a car, or at least for driving lessons, because that is one of my big goals for this year. I turned 30 on Monday, and I'm doing this thing that I'm calling 30 things for 30 years. So 30 things I've never done before. Things like skydiving, acupuncture, visiting a sauna. I've never been to a sauna. You know, stuff like that. So if you have suggestions for fun experiences or things things you think people should do at least once in their life, let me know, because I think it's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun way to jump into my 30s and try stuff that I've never done. Okay. Into health. So health has 25. I'm gonna add 5. That makes 30. And like I said, insurance is also going to roll over into this one, so it'll build up pretty quick. My goal in here is to have at least $3,000 eventually to build up my health savings and just kind of have it there for whatever I need. Okay, travel, as per usual, is going to get $5. Yes, there's American money in here. No, I'm not dealing with the conversion rate. So we're just going to deal with it like it's at par, and then whatever is left, like whatever, it is what it is. Okay, so 50, 100, 50, 250, 300, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 329. This is saving up for my trip this summer with my sister. We are planning to visit the East Coast. We're going to do Halifax and PEI. She is paying for flights, and then we're going to split the cost of Airbnbs. And we have someone to stay with in Halifax, so that's nice. And after that, we're kind of just going to figure it out. And yeah. So I'm really excited for that. I'm saving up for that. I want at least 1,000 to 1,500 for that, because the East Coast is really expensive compared to Alberta because their taxation rate's higher. So, but I fell in love with it when I went in September. I love the East Coast. Okay, so 5, oh, that's 2 5s. So 5 into gifts. That makes $10. And that is for any sort of gifts this year. And then I have, how much do I have left? 20, 40, 60. No, those aren't $5 bills, not $20 bills. 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, I feel like my best use for an extra $20 bill, or extra $20, I don't want to put it in miscellaneous, because I'm going to stuff miscellaneous with my child tax benefit, and also with my next paycheck. So I'm gonna put this somewhere into my bills. I think it's gonna go into rent, just because I want to make sure that rent is good to go every month. So we will pop that extra 20 in there, and that means that this is going to be $560. And there we go. That does it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Thanks for staying to the end, and I hope you have a good week. Bye!